Is it something you think should be expanded upon next year, or at least done as much?
I think we should continue to do it. I don't know how much we can expand it.
Into your own hometown?
Well, I've gotten a lot of messages about that, I'll put it that way, and those messages have been passed on.
You got a kid in Colicchio, I mean, a really massively big kid that had no football experience hardly coming in here. What is he up against, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because you're going to notice him no matter good or bad.
I think the good thing about him is he's another one that he's a football junkie. I mean, he's in constantly watching film. He's in watching other people. They get stuff on YouTube. He watches NFL guys. He knows who the top draft prospects are each year. I mean, he just loves football. He loves being around it. So a guy like that, you always enjoy coaching because football is so important to him as a person, not just a player.
Does he have a chance to play something?
He does. He's putting himself in a position where he might be able to help us out, yeah.
How smart is he? Because he comes off as a smart guy that understands like scheme and everything like that. He was talking about how he how that really made a difference.
Yeah, I think football intelligence-wise, he has a pretty high IQ level. The thing that he's great at is seeing what a defense is doing before they do it. Or as they're starting to see a little bit of movement out of someone, he's able to anticipate it really good.
How's he with those other guys? They parlay that to
Yeah. They're all getting better at it. They're all getting better at understanding it, and it's something we can't relax on. It's something we got to continue to talk about.
Every O-line coach you talk to says you never have enough guys.
No question.
Whether it's 8 or 9 or 7 or 6, where can you realistically? Where do you want to be when you get done with the spring and the fall?
I hope that at the end of spring we've at least identified 7 or 8 that we feel like coming into the fall are ready to help us. You always have a surprise in the fall, someone that over the summer they have a lot of gains in the weight room and they come back out and they're a lot stronger and they play a lot better. So wherever we're at, we'll hope that we get 1 or 2 more of them ready come fall.
Last thing, are these kids giving you the right questions when you got them in the meeting room?
Oh yeah. They're really good. Meeting room, and the thing I always tell them is we're on the field. We're about getting reps. We're not slowing things down. When we get in the meeting room, we can slow things down. We can talk about one play for 20 minutes if we have to make sure that they understand it. That's where most of the knowledge comes in.
Well, that's such a technique-centric position. You could almost slow yourself down to a halt if you sit there and worry about every step.
Exactly. That's why we focus on getting reps on the field, and we got 17 cameras out here filming us, so we use that technology and that work to get better in the meeting.
Are you obviously technique is the ground basis, but are you a coach that says get there fast and hit your guy?
Play physical, all that stuff, and usually. That's in them already. If a guy's not physical, you usually can't make him physical. You can make him a little bit better, but really where you make improvements is technique, and that's where you become a good player becomes a great player.
Is it harder to get a guy to understand why to do something, or why to do something instead of just to do it?
Yeah, and I try to explain that as we're talking about it. Again, sometimes, especially on the field, you kind of run short, do it this way, and then later we slow it down, talk about why. And I try to explain to them why we do everything that we do a certain way.
Big picture yet with these guys, or are you still in the small parts?
No, we're definitely still in the small parts. We're going out every day trying to compete, trying to play hard, trying to get better with our technique, and just at our position. And there's a lot of stuff offensively we've got to get cleaned up. But the thing we like is guys are playing hard, they're practicing hard, they're having fun, they're enjoying it. So.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Sure.